Welcome to Hot Women Wanted.
We're three childhood best friends who have been through it all and talk about it all.
Everything from hot flashes to hot takes to hot topics. So come join us.
Hi, Hotties. Welcome to Hot Women Wanted podcast. If you are new here, we are three lifelong best friends. We have been through it all from childhood all the way to now, and we talk about it all, and that is our favorite thing to do. I am Julie Strauss-Greeley. I am joined by Juli Cola and Meredith Young. Hi, Hotties. How are you doing? How's everybody feeling? What's the temperature check this week?
Well, I actually will say, Mary, I got the pure. I did. I got the pure magnesium. Okay. You didn't tell me it comes in a package of 500. I could barely lift it from Amazon.
Yes, 5,000.
And I'm sleeping better. But I have to buy the duo. I have to buy the, I can't pronounce it. What's the other part?
Serin or something.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy that too. But I am sleeping better.
But it worked right away. You already right away first night had a better night's sleep?
Well, I can't really give that 100% credit. I always take magnesium. I ran out of it, and I kept on forgetting to buy it.
So then so maybe that's what was going on.
Yeah, so I'm like, rather than forgetting, I'm just going to buy it. I usually go to like the local, drugstore and buy it, and then I'm
now you have enough magnesium to take you into 2026.
Well, I can literally go on the magnesium black market and be like, 300, 400. Are
you taking two pills?
I only took one. Am I supposed to be taking two?
Yes, that's why it's so big. 2. The dose is 2. The dose is 2.
I did not realize that.
That's important for our listeners to know too, everybody. If you're doing a recall to last week's episode, and Mary talked about magnesium glycinate, it is 2 pills.
It's not always 2, but I guess for this one it is.
For the one you bought, it is. Yeah.
Okay. Well, and your doctor's recommendation was 2.
No, I don't have a doctor's. Well, no.
What do you mean?
I did. But no, I just read the bottle. Took what they told me to.
I'm not one for reading directions, so I went rogue and took one.
Thank God you're following somebody's directions, Mary. Honestly, that is Carol Strauss to a T. If one Tylenol is good, 4 are better. My mother would constantly, I'd be like, I have a headache. My mother's like, would you like a Fiorinol? I'm like, no. A controlled substance for a headache, I'm doing fine.
Oh, God.
Anyway, all right. Well, that's a positive update, Cola.
I'm very happy.
I'm very happy.
All right.
So happy. I can't wait to throw the other thing in because you're gonna. It's really good.
We have it up. I have up that information. I just posted that on TikTok for anyone who's wondering what the magic potion is for sleeping. It is up on our TikTok.
Perfect. Everybody who's give it a shot.
Yeah.
There's nothing worse. If you're having a hard time sleeping, that to me is like it is torture. I mean,
it is the curse of the midlife gal, the midlife hobby.
It is.
It's not the curse of this midlife gal, but
for most of us. And as we know,
God knows I am cursed with other things.
I will tell you, Strauss, it's one thing that really, and I actually think about this on times when I'm alone and I'm just thinking, I would love to see your sleep stats. I
know, Mary, you're obsessed with them. You're dying for me to get one of these rings.
I'm dying because you're such a good sleeper. I want to know what's actually happening for you in those midnight hours.
I know, Mary. Honestly, Jane, my older daughter Jane wears the Aura ring, and she is and we had house guests this weekend, and the husband of the couple that were here, he wears the Aura ring, and the two of them were looking at their stats all weekend long. It was driving me crazy.
It's all I do. The first thing I say to Dan when we wake up in the morning, not good morning, not brush your teeth. It's like, hey, let me see how you slept. And then I'm like, oh my God, you got no deep sleep.
No, I never want one. I never want to know because I'm basically a walking zombie.
Yeah, Julie, I agree with you because I'm afraid like the stats are going to actually tell me that I'm never in deep sleep and like, no thanks. Then what?
I think you're going to have very good sleep. And I think about it a lot and I'd love to know. Can you just wear the Aura ring one night?
I don't know if I can. I wonder if I could wear Jane's and if it would read my stats. Would it?
I think it would. And it would just go on her.
Oh, okay. Well, then,
yeah.
She went back to the city for a couple of days. When she comes back, I'm going to ask her if I can do it.
Okay.
Maybe I'll report back next week. We shall see.
Okay, we'll see.
All right, ladies.
All right, moving on. What are we up to? Should I do my hot beauty trend?
Well, I would love to hear what you have, Strauss. What else do you have in your little magic
I have
box?
so many things. Okay. Now that we've headed into summer, I've changed my products a little bit. I changed them with the seasons, I have to say. I have my Steady Eddies, but out here at the beach, I'm really hardly wearing makeup. And even when we go out to dinner, it's like I'm in a different mode. So I want to talk to you guys today about two products that I think do similar things. The first thing I want to talk about is Jones Road Beauty, which I'm such a fan. Anybody out there, this to me is like, this brand now it's Bobbi Brown. For anybody who doesn't know, she's back to making a makeup brand after her deal. And this is makeup for women in midlife, by the way. I mean, it just is. Every product, everything in the line, I have tons of it. I think it's great. This is a new product that came out this spring. It is called Just Enough Tinted Moisturizer. So it is a moisturizer. My color is beige. So I'm light-eyed, but I have a lot of yellow in my skin, and I'm a little bit tan right now. So this is a lightweight moisturizer with tint to it. So you could just put it on and run around for the day, and you have like a little bit of coverage, and it's great. What's happening, Mary?
I have a question for you, Jules. SPF in there?
I put my SPF on first, and then I put this on top. Okay.
Is it a thick moisturizer? Or
No. Here it is. If you guys can see, it's like a little bit liquidy.
Jules, put it on your hand.
Yeah, let me see if I can do that. That's a good call. I'm going to put this on my hand for those of you who are just listening. Give me a minute. I just rubbed some on my hand, and it's just like, you could just see the tiniest little bit there. It's really light coverage. I put it on. I'm using this actually a lot at night, like instead of real makeup. But if I am doing it during the day, I put it on after my SPF. But I do want to talk about this product. This is a new brand for me. My kids, of course, this is another one where I was like, oh my God, this Makeup by Mario is brand new. My kids like fell out of their chairs. They're like, Mom, Makeup by Mario has been around forever. I fear I am making the same mistake with this brand, but I am new to it.
What is that one you're holding?
This is a brand called Iris and Romeo. Iris and Romeo is all natural. It's what they call clean beauty. And this is something called Weekend Skin. Now, if I am going to be in the sun, this is what I put on. I'll tell you why. It is SPF 50. It is vitamin C plus a glow serum. Also, with a little bit of color. My shade is Warm Glow. Again, guys, remember, I'm blonde, fake blonde, but was at one point a natural blonde. Blue eyes, and I have a lot of yellow in my skin. This comes also in a pump. So it's like that. You put a little bit on your hands. It looks like that. And you rub it in your face. This is all you need. This is sunblock. This is vitamin C. This has a glow serum. It looks fantastic on. I can't say enough about these two products. These are my summer products, guys.
Why do I need both?
Put them both in the screen, Joel, so we can see them. There you go.
Why would I wear both?
I'm using them for different purposes because you guys asked me about the SPF and the Jones Road Beauty. Truth be told, I'm kind of using this as my base layer when I put on nighttime makeup. And I don't care as much about SPF.
Okay.
This is my daytime. That's how I'm dividing it. You don't have to. These are just two products that in my mind do similar things, and I think they're awesome. I love them. So I can't say enough about this.
All right, great recos. Great recos.
I love that. I actually think I'm going to get them both.
Yeah, I love them. Love them, love them.
Amazing.
So that's my beauty, beauty from outside today, not inside. What's up next, guys? What's our next topic?
Well, Mary, are you doing a hot flashback?
I'm going to do a hot flashback.
Let's do it.
All right.
Mary, remind people, if you're new to the pod, remind people what a hot flashback is.
A hot flashback is so we've been friends forever. And so we just flash back to a moment in time in our friendship that was funny or fun or something memorable. And this is one that I'm going to flash back. I'm not going to tell people how many years because then we'll age ourselves. But
I've already aged us.
I will
outed us.
It was not childhood. It was my 20th wedding anniversary, I want to say.
Uh-oh.
And I got a little visit from Juli Cola, and Chloe was the cutest little thing at the time. How old was she? She was so little. She was so cute.
She was so little.
She wanted to be a big girl so badly. I think she was 8, and she kept saying, or it was 7, and she was like, "I'm 8." And we were like, remember that? She really wanted to be the next age.
I think she was finished second grade, was going into third. It was like the summer before third.
Yeah. So anyway, it was my 20th wedding anniversary. Literally that, like one of the days you were there. And I had this great dinner reservation at a a really nice restaurant called Uchi. It's like, if you live in Austin or you go to Austin, you should go to Uchi or Uchiko. It's a sister restaurant there.
Now there's one in LA, there's one in Denver. I go all the time. Love it.
One of my favorite restaurants. So Julie and so anyway, I said to Dan, I'm like, well, Julie's here. I mean, like, she hasn't been to, I think that was your first time to Austin, right? Or second?
I think I had been with Julie before, but I was taking Chloe because she wanted to be with the girls.
Yeah. So, okay. So anyway, I said to Dan, I was like, listen, she's here. It's a great restaurant. And he's like, all right, go take her. So we go. I have a picture of us from that night still. And we go and we have the best time. We're laughing.
We got drunk out of our minds and we kept on toasting to Dan. We're like, happy anniversary, Dan.
We're like at this very nice restaurant. We're like, happy birthday, Dan.
Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary. Then I will say,
oh no, don't tell them.
I don't think I should. I'm gonna listen. If I tell this part, I would have to be in the hot seat, and I'm not going to. Use your imagination for what happened next. But anyway, we had the best time, and a big thank you to Dan for on our 20th anniversary, so Julie and I could have some libations. Is that the word?
Yes, that is the word. Love it.
Yeah, Aduchi.
We were acting 16 at not 16.
Yes, we still do it.
We still do when we're together. That's the purpose of the flashback. I love it.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. That's a good one, Mare.
Thanks.
All right. Up next, somebody's in the hot seat today.
Yes,
we're putting Martina Navratilova in the hot seat.
100%.
Juli Cola, speak on this. Speak on it.
Okay, because Martina said something very controversial to the press yesterday. I think she tweeted it, so it's in writing.
I think it was on X. Yeah.
Okay, so she wrote, surrogacy is just wrong. Sometimes you can't have it all. And for a lesbian woman to say that about surrogacy, to take that privilege away from all these people who can't have children, and she has the privilege of she just adopted 2 children.
Right.
With her wife, and she's an older woman. That's a privilege that they got to adopt 2 children at their age. And to take that away from people and actually tweet that and put that into the universe is so horrific.
It's disgusting. It's disgusting. And not without, also, let's not forget, and the Andy Cohen of it all.
Right. Martina's wife, Julia, is on Bravo. Right. Bravo, Andy Cohen is the executive producer of all the Housewife franchises. And Martina's wife is on Miami. And
he has 2
Andy Cohen has 2 children through surrogacy. I'm sure he's fuming about that comment.
I hope that he takes her off the show. First of all, she's so annoying on the show. This
beyond.
I can't stand her. But also, how dare they say that? Seriously.
Disgusting. I can't even imagine how many people
it is so offensive. It is so blatantly offensive, and it is so privileged and disgusting. Yes. And I think it's so unbelievable. And I mean, the post has been removed. Who cares? Too late. You cannot unring a bell.
And also, I always like to quote the very wise words of Dorinda Medley.
Yeah.
Say it, forget it, write it, regret it. And I'm sorry, but it now lives in the universe.
Housewives all the time. And I want to say this to Andy Cohen, from Hot Women Wanted, from us to you, Andy.
Yes.
We stand with you, and we believe in surrogacy. We love your children. We love your posts of Lucy in the backseat when you're driving to the Hamptons.
For everybody. It's just
for all people for
all people, for women who can't, it doesn't matter, gay, straight. There are so many people for whom surrogacy is a true miracle. It is the greatest gift, and it is a true miracle. And that's just disgusting, Martina. And you know what? I agree with you, Mary. I mean, I don't want to jump ahead to Miami, but she's bringing really weird energy this season, number 1. And number 2, and we can leave it. I feel like she's been on the show a lot more in these first 2 episodes than ever before. So I feel like Julia has wrangled her in a little bit. I feel like Martina's deal changed a little bit for this season. Maybe I'm wrong.
I mean, now that it's kind of making a natural progression towards Miami, but I mean, I'm just saying, Martina, who's a cancer survivor, attacking Gertie.
Yes. In
the midst of her cancer. Right now, thank God, Gertie's in remission, but my goodness, I can't get over it. I can't get past it that now Gertie is the target of this season. I can't stand watching it.
Me neither.
I really can't.
Well, the target of Julia, I mean, only, and I can't.
Not just Julia. They're all being mean to her.
Well, other thing too is, everyone online is like, "Bye, Julia. Bye, Martina. Don't miss you." I wouldn't miss them.
I agree.
No, and then
we are going to be.
Oh, sorry, Mary. What?
I was just going to say we are talking about Miami later, so maybe we should hold on all this.
No, I'm saying let's just go into Miami right now, just quickly.
Oh, but we didn't do hot off the press.
I know. So can we hold on our Miami stuff?
All right, hold on Miami. Hold on Miami.
Okay, let's do hot off the press. I'll just take one on hot off the press. Number one.
Take them.
Which is Kristen Doute from the Valley, and also from Vanderpump years ago. We had a full spread in the New York Times. Full spread. And it said from villain to unlikely voice of reason. I mean, my God, what a major glow up. Like,
listen, I mean, major glow up. And guys, I gotta say, I feel like this is like when people ask me about what our podcast and what it's about, and then sometimes midlife friends will be like, "What's so interesting? Why are you also talking about reality TV?" This is why. This, you know what? Not only Kristen Doute, Love is Blind had 2 articles in the New York Times in the last week. 2 separate articles about Love is Blind. Wall Street Journal covered Love is Blind. Like, it is a phenomenon. Yes. Everybody is talking about reality TV. Traders was covered in the mainstream press. Yeah. Like, guys, this is why we cover reality TV. It's important. And we all need an escape.
We didn't talk about Kristen Doute's engagement last week on the pod, but it happened to have been a great episode. That was really fun.
It was. It was a really fun episode. And you know what? I'm happy for her.
I am too.
I'm happy for her.
She just had a baby.
And Janet.
Ugh. Anyway. All right. What else is on the... Well, there's another kind of Vanderpump slash...
Say it, Joel.
This is actually...
Yeah, you say it.
This is actually... I'm really... What? Wow. Okay, let's just say it. Sheena Shea, I guess that's her former married name. I don't even know what her... Okay. Claims that Brock cheated on her when she was pregnant. And by the way, this was not a one-time thing. It was a purely sexual relationship, allegedly, but it was ongoing for a period of time. It was not a one-night stand.
It was while she was pregnant.
It was while she was pregnant.
Now, the only thing is she is plugging her book.
Right.
You think she's making this up to sell the book?
I don't know. I think
no way.
Weird timing. That all of a sudden,
a hard one if you just want to sell a book.
No, yeah. This man, whatever he is, he's still the father of her daughter. Like, there's no way this is made up.
Super humiliating. Like, that wouldn't be the thing I would bring out to sell the book.
Yeah.
So that means she knew that he had cheated on her when the whole thing was going down with Scandal.
And she didn't bring it up on the show, and the show was dying. And actually, no offense, but like,
could have used it.
Lala made this whole deal about,
be honest,
Ariana won't film with Sandoval, and she's killing the show. You're taking food out of my baby's mouth. Meanwhile, her best friend is sitting on a fucking huge piece of narrative, and she doesn't have an issue with that. Give me a break.
I agree. That was not good.
That was shitty. All right, so that's another hot off the press. What else? What else have we got?
Take us to Jennifer Aniston, Jules.
Okay, so Jennifer Aniston has a new boyfriend. He's an oddly described wellness guru. I don't know what that means. His name is Jim Curtis, and his nickname online is Hypnotist Jim. Jules, you said he was a wellness guru, but he is known as Hypnotist Jim.
He's a Hypnotist Jim, and also he has like a whole wellness thing. I think that's connected to the hypnotism. I think he like gets people off of like addiction stuff and smoking and like eating healthy. And
I think he's cute.
Okay, so this is not great. Okay, according to page 6, not according to us, according to page 6, allegedly, he said he had back in the day, he had a new girl every quarter of his life, and he doesn't see his kids often.
Listen, Jen is just...
he rarely sees his son.
Okay. She doesn't... At this point in her life, she just needs some good sex, a little bit of fun. She's not marrying this guy, not having kids with this guy. She's having fun. And God bless. That woman has been through a lot. I'm happy for her. He's very...
Listen, I hope he's a great guy. I love Jennifer Aniston.
I love her. I wish her the best. She's just not lucky in love. And sometimes I think her choices are interesting, is what I'll say.
All right. Listen, if she's smiling and kissing and happy.
Yeah, she is. She looks very happy. They're loved up. They're on a yacht in Mallorca. They're having the time of their lives.
God bless.
He is a physically, in the pictures, he looks handsome.
Yes, he does. He's adorable.
I'm like,
I'm happy for
is
her.
he hypnotizing you?
I'm like, is his son liking the photo on Instagram? I don't think so.
Has he hypnotized you to make you fall in love with him?
Jen, blink twice. Blink twice.
I just don't understand the whole hypnotism of it all.
Well, I don't know. Listen, we wish her well. We wish her well.
Listen, I always wish Jennifer Aniston well. I really do. I'm going to go on and say that for sure. So we hope it's great.
I hope so. This sounds like a triple red flag.
And the last one I'm really upset about. I feel like, come on.
I don't know if the last one's true. Okay.
Is this true?
I don't know.
Where was this reported?
This was page 6. This is page 6 one again. We're getting all our news.
It's a bizarre one. It's a very bizarre one.
It's bizarre. Where
this is allegedly Sofía Vergara is now having a little fun summer with Tom Brady.
Ugh.
I'm not sure if this is real.
I don't. Let's double check this. Like the producers of Love Island, let's double check.
Yeah, I feel like this needs a double check. And I gotta say, shame on you, Sofía, if this is who you choose. Like, you are like the most magnificent, funny, beautiful, successful woman. Like, come on, not Tom Brady.
Maybe she wants just a little fun. Maybe she just wants a little fun. Why does it feel serious?
I'm all there with her. I mean,
okay, I'm sorry. I don't think Tom Brady's it. I don't think he's fun. I don't think he's got a fun bone in his body. No.
How do you know?
He's not asking you out next week. That's for sure.
That's for sure.
You can forget that one.
I can forget that one. Listen, if Sofía Vergara is his type, clearly I am not. So I'm not that worried about it.
Subtle differences between the two of you.
Just a few. But he is a Michigan grad. Go blue.
All right. Well, let's move on to the hottest topic of the day.
This is the hottest topic.
The Love Island, Amaya Papaya
finale last night.
I have to say, I had such a love-hate relationship with this show.
You really do.
I really do. I'm not backing off of that now. I'm going to start with the positive, which is, thank God Amaya Papaya and Brian won. Because I genuinely think this relationship has legs. I genuinely think they're a love match. I wouldn't be shocked if in 6 months they're still dating. I think they really care about each other and there's a connection there, and I'm very happy for it.
Okay, I'm going to give a different point of view on this. I don't.
Mary.
No, listen.
Get ready, there. Get ready.
I don't know if they'll stay together or not. She's very young. What I will say is, she was the whole show. She is the reason that last 15 minutes of the show for me was the whole season, which is America was like, I don't care about love. I care that this girl does not get bullied and we are behind her. And for me, that was the whole thing. It's like she finds love, she doesn't find love. I don't care. I actually think the fact that Amaya and whoever she was with, it doesn't matter who she was with, she was winning this show because America was like, screw
in love with her.
Past, and don't bully somebody for being who they are.
And you know what? She really spoke up for herself last night. She's just like, don't let anybody break you. She's like, no matter how different you are, speak up for yourself.
And
don't
did
let
you
you
guys
break you.
That?
And did you guys hear she's giving like her proceeds away? She's donating it.
Not all of it. I don't think all of it.
But part of it, whatever she's donating it
doesn't
to.
matter. She's gonna be a millionaire now. She was
of course. I mean, now she is a million. Yeah. But I mean, I thought that was also so kind. She's like, I've always.
Who's she donating it to?
He was interviewed by Ariana, like right after the finale.
Yeah, she did say that.
She said, I'm going to donate part of my proceeds. She goes, I've always been raised to give back, and it's really important for me. And I'm going to. I'm like, could this young woman? I'm sorry. Could this cardiac nurse be any sweeter? Could she?
Wait, and Brian too. Brian said mental health is really important, and he's going to do.
He said he suffered. He struggled with mental health, and he's going to do. Honestly, they have Latina culture in common. They have a whole cultural baseline in common. I would not be shocked if this worked.
I wouldn't be shocked either, but I do think, and I think America just loved her.
Well, you know what? And remember, I'll say it again. He was the only one before he knew that America loved her that he stuck up for her.
He did.
And honestly, that to me was like, I didn't know who he was yet. He just popped off the screen. I'm like, I don't know who this guy is. That's a good guy.
He's a good guy. She's a good guy.
that was exciting. But let's talk about some fun stuff. Okay. I died laughing at 2 points. First of all, the Hannah Chris date, when they're at each other's throats, and the producer somehow said to the singer, you know what, today that was a good time to go out and sing a love song. Please
they have a tight shot on the two of them. They're facing each other in a profile, and then all of a sudden in the background you see another woman in like an orange dress.
She's like,
I was like, who is on their date? And then she's like perched on a rock with a microphone, like from the 1970s, where like the cord is like, where is this cord plugged in? Like the cord was like, and starts singing. I mean, it was beyond.
I was with Chloe, my daughter, and my niece, Sophie. We fell off the couch. We were laughing so hard. I thought it was the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life.
And also, like, there's no production in their ear being like, kill the singer, we don't need it. We don't like God. Like sometimes production is you have to make a production decision in the moment. Like, where's
I love that decision.
It was literally, she's like, I just think we should be friends. He's like, great decision. It's right.
He's like, great. I'm glad you said it. Great. No problem.
But then this love song, that was so hilarious.
Two love songs. I believe she sang not one, but two love songs. There were
unbelievable. It was unbelievable.
Cola, what's your second one?
Okay, my second part was, and I thought this was hilarious, Amaya and Brian come back from their date, and they're like gooey-eyed, and they're raving about their date, and they're like, oh, and then we did this, and then we did that, and then they had an album for us, and then we were talking about our childhood, and the album was filled with pictures from, when we were little, and they're like, oh my God, we're so selfish. So like, we forgot, we're not the only people who are on a date. And they're like, oh my Chris, how was your date?
They're like,
no, and the best was you gotta love Huda. Even when you want, and I have a soft spot for Huda too, I do. But even when you want her to succeed, she's like, well, I ended it. Like, she made it like all about her, like the whole, like it was like, okay, like, oh God.
How about when she wanted him to carry her? What did you think of that through the water?
I thought that was shitty of him.
Was it?
Yeah, I gotta tell you something. Maybe this is controversial, America. Okay, I'm stealing myself for the TikTok comments next week. I don't love Chris. I don't love the way he showed up. I think he's very rigid. I did not take his side in a lot of their fights. I thought he was so, like, sometimes when you're fighting and you're emotional or you're animated, we do it all the time. You cut each other off. Like, this rigidity about, like, can I finish my sentence?
He's more mature though, but he's mature.
I think there's like rage there simmering. Like, I don't know. He just felt like he had a bad attitude.
I feel two ways. I feel like she is very hard to date.
Yes.
And I think she is. I mean, when she said that whole thing about like, I don't want you touching me in public and you can't kiss me in public, that was bullshit. And I would be insulted if someone did that to me too. And that kind of ruins the mood of everything. And then later on, afterwards, she was kind of like,
on Love Island, by the way.
Yeah. I don't know. That was weird. And then I don't know. The whole thing was like back and forth. And then I do think he's a basketball player. I'm sure he does have a big ego.
Right. But I will say that I think he was over her. I think the reason we started to see his shitty side of him is because when that whole thing happened where she was like, don't touch me in public. He was like, screw you.
Yeah.
But here's my other negative comment on Chris. I agree with you. I think he was over her. I think he was over her a few nights ago. I think she was clearly not the love match for him. You know what I think is really shitty? Then say it. To use a Love Island term, stand on business. Like, seriously. He didn't want to look like a bad guy. He didn't want to lose followers, and he didn't want to suddenly become unpopular. He should have ended with her 4 days ago.
I don't agree.
He forced her to end it. I agree. I think so. He did not want to look like the bad guy. He was over her before she was over him.
I don't know if we talked about this last week, but I did read that if you end it and want to leave, they don't pay for your flight home. They won't put you up in a hotel. Like, everything's done. If you leave early, if you decide like I'm out of here, then it's all on you. The money's not. They're not going to pay.
It was so clear that he was done a while ago.
I don't think she had to say. I mean, she could have played it out and like just have the dinner, and she didn't have to say, "Let's just be friends."
I agree.
And then it's like I wouldn't have carried her either. She just dumped him, and then she's like, "Carry me." He's kind of like, "Screw you."
Yeah.
Well, no, I mean, she's like stranded. You know, they did the whole fucking The Bachelor thing with the meal in the. What is it with that? They do that all the time on The Bachelor too. They put a table in the middle of this water feature, and it's like, well, now how the fuck is she supposed to get off? Like, you know, like he carried her on. I don't know. I don't know. I really liked Chris when he first came on. I think he is incredibly good looking. Genuinely, I do. And it isn't, all I'm saying is, and it's not tied just to Huda's personality. I think he's a tough personality too. It was like two tough personalities.
I think
I agree. I think he also, like, he's sexually attracted to her, so it's kind of like he was a little insulted when she did the friend zone. So he's kind of like, I'm not like when he didn't sleep in the bed that night, because he's kind of like, you dumped me. I'm not going to sleep with you tonight.
Right.
And plenty of people have done that.
Oh
like
my God. I just thought of another. Speaking of sleeping in the bed, I just thought of another really funny moment when they were having the pillow fight and he hit her nose.
Hit her in the nose.
And then she comes back with the nose back.
She's a pain in the ass.
She really is. She's something.
I was dying. I'm like, if you had a nose job 3 months before going on the show, maybe don't start a pillow fight. Like, what?
She's one of those people, I think if you're dating her, she's mad at you every 3 days.
Oh, every 3 minutes.
You become the apologizer.
Yeah. All right, let's move on to Nicolandria because that's the other big thing.
I love them. And you know what? It's based in friendship. I do. No way, Mary. I love them.
Julie. They are friends. They are
friends.
Friends forever. There's no romance there. No,
I don't know.
They didn't even kiss each other at the end. They didn't even kiss after they read each other's
lost. They almost looked at each other like, well, what the hell? Like, we put on a great show.
I know.
I think they have something there.
Julie, I disagree. I'm with Mary. Mary, I'm with you on this one.
They
I'm
You're warming my heart. You believe in me.
I am. I'm a Nicolandria fan. I really love him. I do. I really love Nick.
I couldn't love Nick more. Don't get me wrong. I could not love Nick more. He, to me, was like a fine wine. He got better and better and better and better as the show went on. I loved his personality that evolved after Sierra left. Like, I loved it. His
personality evolved. It completely
did. I agree with all of that. All I'm saying is they are not a couple. There's no love there. They're physically off. Like, they are friends.
So off. There's no chemistry.
Yes.
Literally no chemistry.
There's no chemistry there.
I want there to be. I really love them. I will say, not to go back to Chris and Huda, but I was like, what the hell is he going to write to Huda? They hate each other. And then he wrote
a beautiful thing.
He wrote something very beautiful. I was shocked, actually.
I'm so sorry to point out your naivete again, but are we really thinking that none of those people wrote those? That is production.
No, you really think so?
You need to tell me Amaya Papaya wrote that.
Yes, I think she did.
Me
she got a little help.
Me thinks not.
No, I think they did right there. There's no way Chris would have read that.
Julie, you're killing me.
No, I honestly don't think Chris, he seems like kind of like an asshole. I don't think he would have read something that he didn't want to say.
I think he is on a television show and he's got to get to the last hour to get everything that they promised him. And I think they're like, here you go, Chris, here's your cards. Read them.
I'm going in the middle of the two of you to say that he probably just had to agree to it. But yes, it wasn't written by them. But he probably
no way. This is how
yes, I'll say that.
Oh, let's end on Ariana is hosting the reunion with Andy Cohen. What do we think of that?
Okay. Oh, well,
and she's also hosting. She got $1 million. They're paying her $1 million to host that sports. They're doing Love Island sports.
I am fuming. Smoke is coming out of my ears.
What?
To call what Ariana did hosting is so generous.
I disagree.
Guys, if there are 5 episodes a week, she showed up on maybe 2 of them.
Honestly, she was barely in it this year. It was weird, I thought.
Mary, even people, I've never watched it before, but even people who've watched other seasons were like,
was in it a lot more last
this is really weird. Like, people were online, like, did she get sick? Like, what happened? Like, she was not hosting this show. Not at all. And by the way, neither one of you think it's strange that they're bringing Andy Cohen in for the reunion?
Well, maybe it's a little.
I think it's a little weird.
He's like mentoring her. She's never done it before.
She did. She did last year.
She did last year.
She did.
She hosted it by herself last year.
Why are they bringing him in?
Exactly.
I don't know.
Guys, I feel like she's on probation. Like I'm not even.
No, she's definitely not. They're giving her like literally over $1 million.
I feel like it's HR probation. Like when they put you on like a probation plan at work, it's like she's barely hosting, and then Andy Cohen swoops in for the finale.
What is happening? Why did they say why?
I don't know.
He probably wants in on it. It's a hot show. He probably wants in on it. It's a Peacock show. Wait,
listeners, followers, let us know what you think. Like, I think this is bizarre.
I'm going to break something right now. This is so out of order, but I just thought of something we did not talk about. And it's major. Meredith Marks is getting $3 million. Did we talk about this last week?
No.
To be a DJ in Vegas?
Wait, are we done with Love Island? Because we could talk about Meredith when we talk about Next Gen, the show her son is on, where they first show her DJing. Which is coming up a little bit later on our podcast, so stick with us.
I just thought of that.
What is happening? What is happening? We have lost the plot. I'm like,
we've lost the plot.
We're going to blame it on the brain fog.
All right, guess what? I think we're done.
You know what, Strauss? This is perimenopause. You're looking at
little butterflies fly by me, and I'm like, I got that one. No. I know, that's so true. But I think we might be done with Love Island in all seriousness. But I did want to say that about Ariana. And I just want to say, am I glad I participated in the watching this year? I guess what I'll say is, to the extent that it's a cultural phenomenon, yes. My answer is yes. To the point that I will never, ever get all that time back in my life. Like, when I'm so clearly at the top of the mountain about to go down the other side, it's a little troublesome. The time invested. I could not
have said it better. My God, I am like, I hated watching it. I watched it every single time, and I cursed it every time. I'm like, another hour. It's like,
when Jane turned it on last night, I was like, oh my God, it's 2 hours. I literally burst into tears. I was like, all right, guys, we covered it. We have a great guest coming up.
Great guest.
Let's get a tease it for our listeners. If you think this is the end of the Love Island chatter, I think it may not be. I think we've got a great guest coming up who's going to maybe want to talk about a lot of this, right?
He wants to talk about this, Jules?
It's Brucey from Hey Brucey on TikTok. He's going to be our guest next week. And well, we're going to get his hot takes on a lot of things, but
he's done some great coverage of this. So I would be open to discussing and hearing his thoughts on it.
I definitely want to hear what he thinks of like the winners and like the episode and the finale, and then we can go into other things with him.
Yeah.
But yes, Hey Brucey from TikTok will be coming on.
So guys, if you love Love Island and you love the live Love Island talk, definitely come back next week because we've got a great guest.
Guys, Hotties. Hey, Hotties. Come back.
Sorry. Hotties.
Okay.
I
just going to say,
I was moving along.
My Hotties right here, the two Hotties here, we're really close to time. So I said we either fly through Miami and Next Gen NYC or pick one.
Well, I think we kind of talked about Miami, what is meaningful to us. We're upset about Gertie. We are not liking Martina. We are not a fan of Julia.
And Stephanie, Stephanie I don't like anymore because she trashed Gertie on Watch What Happens Live, and I'm done with her.
Okay, let's move on to Next Gen NYC.
Okay, so Next Gen NYC was great.
Yes.
So Cola, repeat what you said because it is worth repeating. Go ahead.
What did I say?
What?
Oh, Meredith Marks.
Again, this is perimenopause.
This is perimenopause in action, IRL. Perimenopause IRL. Meredith Marks, this is crazy. First of all, when we met Meredith Marks, she was a jewelry designer. Then she was owning bath bombs, right? So then she was designing bath bombs, got mad at Whitney because she was owning bath bombs. Then out of nowhere, she was selling caviar.
Yeah.
And then she had a caviar business.
That's right. I forgot about that.
Last week, they're like, newsflash, the Caesar's Palace is paying Meredith Marks $3 million to be the guest DJ. I'm like, what? I couldn't believe it. And then I'm like, somebody do a welfare check on Kyle Cook.
Kyle Cook is going to bed for the rest of the summer.
He's like playing in local restaurants in New Jersey.
Kyle Cook is playing in his backyard on Summer House.
Oh, that's so funny.
There's 40 people to show up for Kyle Cook and his DJ. Like, first of all, if for anybody out there, it's out there. Like, please look at the video of Meredith Marks, and I'm putting this in air quotes for our listeners.
Crazy and crazy.
DJing.
But
she's women close to our age. We,
And by the way, we believe in women like reinventing yourself. Do
Right,
it.
you guys, let's not forget that Luann, who we all were like, what is she doing, is very successul.
That cabaret act is very successful.
So
and it's fair to say she can't sing, but it's very successful.
It is more than fair to say she can't sing.
It's fair to say she can't sing, she can't play the bongos, and she can't dance. But yeah, this show is wildly successful.
I gotta tell you something. I mean, people will pay money for anything. Like, people paid money to say Teresa Amigas. Like, what was that?
That show, the cabaret, the Countess Luann, that is a hit.
Hit. It sells out.
Meredith that we can't see. I don't know. I can't see it yet.
Listen, these people have very good publicists. They have definitely good agents. Because my God.
Also, again, I'm just stating reality. Last season, didn't Meredith Marks share with us that she is deaf to the point that she wears hearing aids?
Yes. And I really think yes, that is true. And I really think that's not the gig when you're part of it.
How is DJ with the volume at like 1,000 gonna work when you are deaf?
That cannot be good for her ears.
It can't be good for her hearing.
No, but maybe she can hear it so well because it's so loud.
No, but I can't. That must damage your eardrums.
Guys, sure. I mean, doesn't she? You can't. Let's put it this way: if you're a DJ, you're not wearing your hearing aids.
Okay, to move on a little tiny bit, just shift a tiny bit. I just want to say, I hope Teresa doesn't come after me, but Gia, bye-bye, Gia.
First of all, Gia telling Riley to shut up. No, not on my watch. Not on my watch.
And Gia didn't know what the hell they were even talking about.
Not on my watch.
You're just going to spout off
out to the Jersey Shore. I'm sorry. No. Who wants to go to the Jersey Shore?
First she dragged them to her pool party in New Jersey.
I know.
Then she drags everybody to the Jersey Shore twice.
It's called Next Gen NYC. Not NJ. I mean, my God, Gia.
And by the way, 3 Jersey girls right here. We love Jersey.
Love Jersey. We're there, but we're not there anymore.
No, we are not. Not at the shore, and it ain't the Jersey Shore. So,
by the way, I will say this about the 3 of us for another little flashback. When we had our beach days, we went to Jones Beach. We never went to the Jersey Shore.
Never.
No, never. We never did.
Always went to Jones Beach every single time. Do you remember that?
Listen, I got to tell you something. I am so offended by that behavior only because she didn't know what they were talking about. So it's like, it's one thing if you want to be like, wait, what happened? What I miss? And then get the facts and then say, okay, but don't talk about it. We're at like a birthday party. We're all at one table. Let's talk about it at home. Like there was like, she's not new to this game. She's been on fucking reality TV since she's 5 years old. Like, what are you doing?
And why didn't anybody have Georgia's back?
I know.
I mean, Georgia really stuck up for herself.
She really did. And she's a strong girl. I like her.
She's a very strong girl. I really like her. I thought I didn't love her. In the beginning, I had to like the not washing your hands thing. I'm a germaphobe. I didn't know about, I was like,
I like all the girls except Gia. I like Georgia. I like Amira. I like Riley. I'll tell you who has enveloped every inch of my cold heart.
Ariana.
She's great.
Please, God, protect Ariana Bierman. Please protect Ariana Bierman. I love her.
I love Hudson, but you know what? You can't wear diamond necklaces like that in New York City. I'm sorry. Those are going to get snatched from his neck.
He's got a full camera crew with him. He's fine.
Not at all times.
Guess what? Best thing that ever. Guess what? Check their Instagram stuff now. He got a haircut. He looks way better.
He does.
Yeah.
By the way, Ariana is the breakout star. I mean, this girl is shining bright.
And I got to tell you, it was kind of jarring to see Kim Zolciak on, right?
It was. Moms. I don't need any of the moms. Get with it.
It's not just need moms or dads, Seth Marks.
I don't want them on the show. I don't think listen, we saw Kim for a second.
I don't want to hear Teresa on a FaceTime so that she gets paid. I don't want to see Kim Zolciak. I don't want to see Candy, and I don't want to see the Marks couple.
I agree.
No thanks.
And I'm loving Brooks. I love him, but I don't want to see the parents. They don't need it. The show's
thing about Brooks is he's going to have to be a little confrontational. Like he cannot enough with this. Like I don't want to. Where's my food? I don't want to. Like he's going to have to get involved a little bit. He's just.
He warms my heart. I love him. He's such a diehard friend.
He can't do it. He won't do it, and he can't do it. All right, guys, we're running long.
Okay, we're running long. By the way, he brought his knitting kits for everybody for the weekend. I love him. I just love him.
He's great. He's great. Okay. All right. I don't think we have a hot take, and we are.
I do. I have a hot take.
Oh, you
I have a closing hot take. I have a closing hot take. I'll do it really quickly.
That's right, you do. Okay, share. I don't think I've ever heard this before. Have I?
I'm not sure. It just happened yesterday. Chloe was working from home on Friday. Chloe was working from home from Friday, and she's a summer intern. I won't say the company. She's at this company for the summer, and the Zoom she was having with all men. And as she's like speaking about whatever the topic they were talking about, they said, Chloe, I have a question for you. Are you a singer? And she said, no, that's such an interesting question. Why would you ask me that? He's like, oh, I see a microphone in the background of the Zoom. And she's just like, oh, that's so funny. She's like, that's my mom's microphone. She has a podcast. And this is like, 6 or 7 men on the chat.
On a professional
setting. And they said, oh my God, that's so interesting. Your mom has her own podcast. What's the name of the podcast? And she said, Hot Women Wanted. She's like, it was like a dead silence. And then one of the guys goes, oh, that's an interesting name. What's the podcast about? And she's like, it's a pop culture podcast about, she said women in midlife, talking about everything. She didn't use the exact.
I was like, what's the politically correct thing that any of these gentlemen could have said? Like,
it's a porn expert.
We silence the room of men, ladies. We silence the room of men. Hot Women Wanted.
Love it.
With that, if you want to be a guest in our podcast, we'd love to hear from you. So you can email us at hotwomenwanted@gmail.com. You can follow us on TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram, and we'd love to hear from you. And also, if you want us to talk about a particular topic, we'd love to hear about it.
Yep.
All hotties welcome.
All hotties welcome.
And tune in next week, hotties, because we have got a great guest host.
All right. We're looking forward to talking with Hey Brucey from TikTok. And hotties, see ya next week.
Love
Bye,
you.
hotties.
Bye.
See you next week. Love you guys.
Love you.
Thank you.